Power yoga. We'll go for about 30 minutes today. Just good old classic power yoga. Let's see how much we can squeeze into 30 minutes. But also, let's make sure that we're doing our best. Best technique. We still want to stay safe. We still want to contract and use our muscles. We just do as much as we can in those 30 minutes as safely and as awesomely as possible. Good. Let's go ahead and begin. We'll warm up with some sun salutations. Now, sun salutations are important for two reasons. One, it gets the body warmed up, of course. And two, it sets the mind for the yoga practice. It's a form of commencement. One thing ends, the other thing begins. So let's begin our yoga practice. Stand in the center of your mat. Feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward. We get into mountain pose first. Start to breathe in and out through your nose, please. And do your best to breathe in and out through your nose for the entire practice. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. And let's begin. Inhale, arms up overhead for the extended arms mountain pose. Hold here and breathe here. We take the first sun salutation kind of slowly. Zero in on the technique, arms straight, hands even, shoulder blades down, shoulder blades toward the spine, abs, legs, feet. Big breath in, big breath out. Exhale. Hands come through heart center, rearward shift. Double checking the arms, shoulder blades down, chest lifting, spine extending. Big breath in, big breath out. And we come to a high push-up position as gracefully as possible. Again, just internal checklists. Fingertips pointing forward, arms straight. Elbow pit pointing forward, shoulders down, shoulders moving away from the spine. It's called protraction. Legs toned, abs braced. Big breath in, big breath out, keeping all the muscles contracted lower down in one piece. Point your toes, arms by your side, shoulder blades down, shoulder blades towards your spine. Press through your legs, press through your hips. Inhale, lift your chin, chest, shoulders. Locust pose. Shoulder blades reach down toward the spine. Big breath in. Big breath out. And lower down. Hands under your shoulders and brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog and breathe. Steady breathing. In and out through the nose. In and out through your tummy. Keeping your arms straight and your legs straight, just like extended arms mountain pose. Spine neutral. Look between your thumbs. Little baby step left foot. Baby step right foot. Keep your spine extended. Walk your hands up. Rearward shift. And breathe. Keep lifting the chest. Arms straight. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Stand up. Directly into mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we'll take the second sun salutation just a little quicker, but we still have the focus and the technique. We get quicker, but we don't necessarily get sloppier. Double check and correct your feet, toned legs, arms by your side, mountain pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, arms up overhead. Extended arms, mountain pose. 3, work every action. 2, contract all your muscles. 1, exhale. Hands come through heart center. Touch the front of your thighs. Bend your knees slightly, rearward shift. And breathe. 3, work all the actions of the pose. 2, 1, come to a high push-up position and hold. 3, 2, get toned from toes to nose. 1, exhale, lower yourself, one piece. No twisting, no bending, no breaking. Point your toes. Arms by your side, shoulders down, shoulder blades towards your spine. Inhale, lift off for locust pose. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, baby step. Keep your spine extended. Walk your hands up to your feet, to your shins, to your knees. Rearward shift. Reset your posture here. 3, 2, 1. Tone your legs directly into mountain pose. Tuck your pelvis under. Tone your legs. Big breath in. Big breath out. And release. Good. Third and final sun salutation. Sun salutation B. Check your feet, legs, abs, arms, mountain pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, arms up overhead. Extended arms, mountain pose. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Touch the front of your thighs. Rearward shift. 3, 2, 1. Come to your high push-up position. 3, 2, 1. Lower down one piece. One big inhale, locust pose. One big exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Brace yourself. Front warrior. And breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hands come through heart center. Touch the mat. Come to the high runner's lunge. Come to the high push-up position. Lower yourself down. One big breath. Point your toes. One big inhale. Locust pose. Exhale. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Left foot, baby step. Right foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Brace yourself. Front warrior. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hands come through heart center. Hands come to the mat for high runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down. Big inhale, locust pose. Big exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, giant step. High runner's lunge and hold. Breathe here. Tone your legs. Brace yourself. Raise your arms. And we come up into the front warrior. Big breath here. Steady breathing. From front warrior, hinge slightly at your hips, and we get into the humble warrior. Once you've gotten into humble warrior, try to straighten your rear leg more, and try to bend your front leg just a little more. 3, 2, 1. Hands come through heart center. Come to your high runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down. 1 exhale. 1 inhale, locust pose. 1 exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Left foot, baby step. Right foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Brace yourself here. Raise your torso. Front warrior. Breathe. Keep the rear leg straight. Find an inhale. Exhale. Hinge at your hips slightly. We get humble warrior. Bend your front leg just a little more. Straighten your rear leg just a little more. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hands come through heart center. High runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down. 1 exhale. 1 inhale. Come up, locust pose. 1 exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Take a look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Brace yourself. Come up to your front warrior. Now if you like, you can bring your hands to heart center. Put your hands to your waist, whichever. You can even have your arms up overhead if you like. It's fine. We're going to do Warrior 3. Stare at your front foot. Do the Warrior 3 shuffle until you get the weight into your front leg. And we get into Warrior 3. Steady breathing. 3, 2, 1. See if we can float back to front warrior. Hands come through heart center. Come to the high runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down, 1 exhale. Point your toes, 1 inhale. Lift your chest, locust pose. Exhale, lower down, hands under your shoulders. Brace yourself, push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Baby foot. Baby step left foot. Giant step right foot. High runner's lunge. Raise your torso. Hands to your hips. Hands to your heart. Or hands up overhead. It's your choice. Big breath in. Stare at your front foot. Do the Warrior 3 shuffle until we're able to balance and stand on the straight front leg. And breathe. Steady now for 3, 2, 1. See if we can float back. Work our way to the high runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down, 1 exhale. Point your toes. 1 inhale, locust pose. 1 exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. From here, brace yourself. Raise your torso. Bring your arms up overhead, front warrior. Now, drop your rear heel and turn your hips about 45 degrees. So your hips are not going to point forward. They're not going to point sideways. They're right in the middle, 45 degrees. Big breath in. Exhale, turn your ribs toward the front. And we get into Warrior 1. And breathe. Steady breathing. 3, 2, 1. As gracefully as you can. Come back to your high runner's lunge. High push-up. Lower yourself down. 1 exhale. Point your toes. Inhale, locust pose. Exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Look between your thumbs. Left foot, baby step. Right foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Brace yourself. Raise your torso. Arms up overhead. Front warrior. Big breath in. As you exhale, drop your rear heel and turn your hips about 45 degrees. Keep your hips fixed. Exhale and turn your ribs toward the front. Breathe. Steady breathing for warrior 1. 3, 2, 1. Hands come through heart center. Find your way to the high runner's lunge. Find your way to a high push-up position. Lower yourself down. Inhale, locust pose. Exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Steady breathing. Look between your thumbs. Right foot, baby step. Left foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Now, from the high runner's lunge, your right hand is going to push into the ground like a push-up. Left hand is going to come to your left waist. Every time you inhale, get long. Every time you exhale, turn your ribs towards your left leg. Breathe. So we're getting a high runner's lunge with a twist. If you can, straighten your left leg, and we get revolved triangle. Maybe bring your left arm up toward the ceiling, maybe not. Breathe here. Work here. 3, 2, 1. Work your way back. High runner's lunge with a twist. High runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down. Point your toes. Inhale, locust pose. Exhale, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward dog. Look between your thumbs. Left foot, baby step. Right foot, giant step. High runner's lunge. Left hand pushes into the ground like a push-up. Right hand comes to your waist. Every time you inhale, lengthen your spine. Every time you exhale, turn your spine. High runner's lunge with a twist, or straighten your front leg. Maybe you bring your right arm toward the ceiling. Revolve triangle. Hold here and breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Work your way back down. Hands to your waist. High runner's lunge with a twist. High runner's lunge. High push-up position. Lower yourself down. 1 exhale. Point your toes. Inhale. Lift your chest. Lift your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Hands under your shoulders. Brace yourself. Push to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Steady breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look between your thumbs. As gracefully as possible, bring yourself down to all fours. Double check that your hands are more or less under your shoulders. Double check that your knees are more or less under your hips. We're going to work what's called neural flossing. And here's what we try. As you inhale, rock your hips back, but look up. Inhale. As you exhale, rock your hips forward and look down. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down as you rock forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale back to center. If it's possible, cross your ankles. Oops. Sit back and down. And we'll sit lengthwise on our mat. Nice. Well, give me a second, please. Let me correct my yoga mat here. Awesome. Good. And just do your best to sit up nice and tall. As tall as you can, legs as straight as possible. Hands by your side, fingertips point forward. Push down through your arms, and that helps you lift up through your chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. And release. Good. Let's keep the right leg straight, and if we can, we'll bring the left ankle over the right thigh. Lean back a little bit, please, and you get into what's called eye of the needle or threading the needle. I've heard it called a bunch of different things, piriformis stretch, etc. Make sure that your left foot stays awake to protect your left knee. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if possible, lift up. Get your hips up off the ground. We've got a 3-legged table maker. If this is impossible, you can put both feet on the ground. The goal is to get your hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the hips. Gently straighten the right leg, and you place the left foot on the ground. Big breath in. As you exhale, turn your ribs to your left. Hook onto your left shin bone. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, pull your knee towards your chest and turn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently unwind, and let's switch. Eye of the needle, or threading the needle, opposite side. Right ankle crosses the left knee. Lean back a little bit and place your left foot on the ground. Now this is too tight. You can shimmy your foot away, or you can lean back. That'll take the pressure off the hip. But if you're good to go, hang out here and breathe with me. Make sure your right foot is awake to protect your right knee, and keep lifting your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hip. It's kind of like a 1-legged table maker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Straighten your left leg and bring your right foot to the ground. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, turn to your right. Hook onto your right shin. Inhale, get tall. Exhale and turn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently face forward. Both legs straight. Hands by your side, fingertips point forward. Push down through your hands. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Good. Let's turn and face each other if that's possible. And just sit up nice and tall. Make sure your hips are even. Keep your spine lifting. Bring your hands to your knees, please. With your eyes open or closed, breathe in and out through your nose. And now we're just trying to soothe the nervous system, calm down a little bit. And we do that with breath control. So without being too rigid or too strict, try to slow your breathing down. So inhale, exhale, and just try to slow it down. Inhale a little bit slower. Exhale a little bit slower. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you need more time to unwind and recover, please stay here. If you're good to go, let's bring our hands together in prayer, thumbnails to our chest bone. Big breath in, big breath out. Thank you for sharing Power Yoga with me. I hope you will go forth and be awesome. Namaste.